This is the last day of Faux Pas Gallery's Winnebago Man versus the Fly exhibit. So I'm going to do a little video tour to sum up the show before we break it down. First thing you see is Seth Webb, largest painting we got in the show right here. And when you walk in, behind the Pepsi machine, I have a number of mixed media expressionism pieces like that. Noah Hedrick did an interesting one here. It's cool how some of the art matches up between the different artists. And our desks here, I've got some prints for sale, $10 a piece for the small pieces like that, this size, and $20 for the larger sizes. These right here, sitting on the piano. Let's see, let's go through this little room here with the organ. There's Noah again. You see, like, it's cool how you can see the interaction between the pieces and the space. Noah Hedrick. Chris May is the owner of Proton Tattoo over in DeKalb. Angela Bachman did some stuff. Here's Gabriel Karajanis, one of mine. It's a room of small pieces. Chris Boyko. Dinesh Kathari. It's kind of his space. There's his little artist statement. Sam Arnold did a bunch of small pieces. And Naso did some fan art. There's a little window in this room by the organ. And Gabriel did a piece, Hunter piece over here too. Let's see how they kind of flow. Angela Bachman did this really large piece. You really got to look at the details of the gold leaf. It's very impasto on this canvas. Here's one by Rachel Corbin. Thought this one was particularly good. And here's one of mine, one of my personal favorites actually, if not my favorite. Sam Arnold's largest piece. Naso, it's a pretty large one by him. And another Angela Bachman over here. And then we have a couple of skateboards. Dinesh Kathari does this very detailed work, pyrography, in this case on the skateboard. And Nicole Zarita has a skateboard too. Eyeballs in the Roses. Got some wine over here. And we got a table full of smaller pieces. Tara Ozakowski, Kennedy Schenberg did the bone carvings. Don Mazzani did the leather work. And there's some by me and Nicole Zarita and Chris Boyko and Sam Arnold in there too. Let's get a good look at these sculpted vases. Raccoon skull. Don's got some funny stuff. This leather rose is very detailed. It's really cool. It's leather with barbed wire. And he's got a paddle, leather glued to it at least. There's Rachel Corbin's work there, and Angela Bachman again. And another little room we've got here. The first thing you see is Rachel Corbin's series. She's working on this series I won't get into detail on that here, but it's very interesting. It's Chris May over here, a couple of pieces. Dash Kathari. Rachel again. There's Frog and Toad by Noah. It's one of mine. Back out in the open again. And we'll look and see Gabriel's and another one of my favorites right here. So Cecilia Ivy Price has several of them in a row here actually. There's our little room. Come around the corner back to the front. In the back there we have a projector that we have going with videos, but I'm not playing it right now since nobody's here. It's a very large piece going down the stairs to our basement. There's one by Cecilia Ivy Price again. Greetings for the basement. And let's see, turn around this wall. One of my Manson pieces. There's Angela again. Dinesh. It's like his stuff is so detailed. Cecilia. Here's one of mine. Pointillism piece. Some of these you really got to look at the detailing on. One of my abstracts, and here's a Chris May over here. Here's our little unfinished area. Yeah, here's what our basement looks like in full. So pretty good sized space we got. There's Chris May, Rachel again, Monster Breath by Angela Bachman, one of my abstracts. That's me again. Chris Boyko, that's where his artist statement is too. It's his little space, and then we got Sam Arnold has her space right next to him. Then Gabriel, Angela again, and there's one of mine. And here's one of mine. And Chris May. There's a few of them over here. Sam Arnold. We go to this corner. It's got kind of a mythology theme. Naso is featured in this closet with the saloon doors. So that one's about the Minotaur and the conception of the Minotaur. This one was Orpheus, escaping from Hades. Nicole Zarita's stuff is really cool. And here we see Cecilia's stuff again. The first thing we see. Coming in, let's see, Nasso's fan art there. Sam Arnold. It's a long, tall piece. There's one of Gabriel's. This is kind of the melancholy room. There's a bit of a mood to it this time around. There's Angela. Over here. Rachel, and then Angela again. And then there's one of mine next to hers. And Nicole Zarita has her pieces here. And her artist statement. Well, that's pretty much, that's our space, and that's our show for Winnebago Man versus the Fly. See you next time.